Okay, so I'm going to start this off with a couple things. One, um, for those of you that may or may not may go on to whatever may be see the last video I uploaded, I apologize for some of the very bad audio stuff in that. I was not intending for that to happen, but I absent-mindedly messed with the cord for my mic, which fucked up audio, and for some weird reason, OBS has this very bad habit with me of if I hit the start or stop too soon before or after speaking, it'll just cut off the last little bit of what I said, despite it saying that it was still recording it. Um, so yeah, that out of the way. Another thing I just want to quickly say: this is this video is gonna get to a little bit more personal territory. Uh, so if you don't care for that, go ahead and go ahead and click off. Trust me, it will not hurt me in any way. Like I said at the end of the last video, I am simply doing this as a way to get some stuff off my chest. So again, if you do not want to see this, do not care to see it, it's perfectly fine. Click off now. This is your last warning. Alright, I'm assuming the rest of you are here want to know why it was that I was gone for so long. Literally, I literally almost half, not almost, over half a year I was gone. So it was, I just, like a month or so, couple months ago, whatever, um, finished up my last year of high school. So there was a bunch of stuff going on there. Took time away from this, all that. Easy stuff out of the way. I also have to say, I am starting college in the fall, so that is also going to dig into time for this. Yes, I'm choosing a very an inopportune time to try and spark this back up. Um, but also I had a very, very big mental block going on. Um, convinced like just this thing going on in my head of convincing myself that what is the point of me doing this? I'm not getting that many views. I mean, it's not like I can monetize it or anything right now. Just what exactly was the point, right? Um I have come to the conclusion though after a lot of these months that this actually this is harder than I thought it would be. Um this actually helps quite quite a bit with my mental state. Like, Faye, this is really hard. I just don't have all that great of a mental state most of the time. And this past half a year, it's gotten worse and worse. Just bad stuff. It's gone from initially a couple months before I stopped making videos. My doctor told me after a little questionnaire thing that I was starting to develop minor depression that has, oh boy, um, gone up significantly since then. Um, and when I think back on it, making these videos, regardless if they are seen, regardless if they are get that many views or anything, it just helped. It helped. So this is the main reason I'm coming back is just main reason it helps me with my mental state a lot, and ultimately I think that's because of the fact that the whole reason I started this, the whole reason I want to keep doing it is because fuck me. This is hard. This is hard. This is hard. I need to say it though. I need to. Told you this would be getting more personal. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Watching YouTube videos has helped me through tough days. Just people sharing what they love, right? Fuck me. I want to do that for others. Okay? It makes me feel good. And just didn't think it would be this hard. But yeah, yes, this is helping me out with my mental stuff, but I also want to do it so that it could potentially help out someone else if they're having a down day. Fuck me. It just needs to be said. I I need to say it to hopefully finally get rid of this blocker that again I've been dealing with for the past half a year. If you couldn't tell, I'm not editing this video at all. I'm just releasing it as is because it just I just need to do it. Fact of the matter is, I was gone because I was busy and I was dealing with bad stuff, mental stuff, as well as losing a family member. Didn't help out much either. Sorry. I I'm back now to hopefully help that. To hopefully it won't solve it. I know that, but I'm just hoping it'll lessen it. Boy, I really didn't think I'd end up like this during recording this. As much as I don't want to upload this, I am going to, because I need to for myself. I need to. I just. I don't mean to impose this on anyone. I just needed to say it. And I hope anyone who sees it understands that. Um. Anyway, um, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll start wrapping it up here. Also, I probably am just gonna break down even more if I keep going. But yeah, in the fall, specifically September, I will be going off to college, so I'm going to be trying to get quite a few videos out during the rest of this summer, but college life is moving on to bigger things, and there probably won't be as much time as I would like to go through and make videos. like this, not like this, but like my other stuff, um, gaming and everything. I have partially because of again the mental stuff, but also because I have a very bad habit of flopping around between games often. Um, I have fallen. I just messed with the cord again. Fuck. I have a problem with flip flopping games around often, and because of that, I have fallen pretty far behind on a lot of the other games I make videos on. A lot of them. I'm a good like update or two behind in Star Rail. I'm an update behind in Zenless. Uh, so I'm an update behind now. Two updates, I guess. Well, this update isn't over yet, but I am an update behind at least in Wuthering Waves. Just yeah, I am still debating whether or not I will just make videos of me playing through those things while I'm trying to catch up, or if I'll just catch up and then make videos of the more recent stuff, right? Um, but for the foreseeable future, at least until I finish it, um, pretty much almost every video coming out on this channel is going to be Echoes of Minecraft. I understand that it hasn't been as well received as the hype initially for it was. I'm liking it though. I'm a massive SAO fan, Sword Art Online fan. I know that people hate on the franchise, all that stuff. I will stand by the fact that it is good, and I would actually recommend it as an introduction to anime. Have I seen other stuff after that, Fate and everything, that I can definitely say is better? Yes, I can. I can 100% say stuff like Fate is definitely better. I, however, would still I just say SAO, yes, it does lean heavily and use often a lot of generic tropes for stuff, the overpowered MC, everything, right? Um, but especially when you get into like, and yes, people say it kind of lost its original story from Aincrad, but hey, that's what Echoes of Aincrad is trying to get back to. Um, and yeah, I for one, really want to support this. I pre-ordered actually, the highest possible version of it you can get. I was actually going to go with the version beneath it because it still included the DLC that eventually will come out and everything like that. But the highest version also comes with the digital art book and everything like that, and the movie. So I have the movie. However, I'm gonna try and see if I could find some possible way around this. Um, it'd have to be heavily edited, of course. But I was actually planning to see if I could record my reaction to that. I'm not watching the movie though until after I beat the game because the movie is third floor, game is first and second floor, right? So it just makes sense to me in that regard. Um, but unless I find a way around their little recording block that they put on the extras stuff, I'm not going to be able to do that. um, but yeah, the for the foreseeable future until I finish this game, it's going to be Echoes of Minecraft because I want to support it. All right, I really, really want to support it. I want to see it get more attention because I think it is a good game. Does it fall short in a couple of areas? Yes. Does it have a couple of bugs? Yes. They are fixing those though. So here's to hoping the by the time the DLC drops later this year, maybe if it gets delayed early next year, that the game is in a much more playable state and garners a bit more hype to it. Though seeing as that it's more successful than the last few entries into this series, in terms of video games might already be labeled as a success internally. There's just no way for us to know yet. Um, but yeah, I want to support this, so regardless of whatever feedback or letdowns this is getting, I am going to be uploading these videos. However, the last video, um, I honestly, yes, I tried out a different style, the more narration style than I usually do, where it's more just me talking while playing the game, right? I did not actually enjoy editing that and recording that. It was a lot of effort. I'm talking like a week's worth of effort, which is bad. I know it's more just because I got burnt out, and again, that mental block that I was talking about is still kind of active. Um, but also when I was recording the narration parts, I felt so stupid. Like, so just idiotic. Cause like when I'm reading like a script, I kind of want to do it in a certain style, and I was trying to do this not like that. Like whenever I see a script, I read a script like a character kind of thing, you know? Like in a character, I didn't want to do that, so I just felt stupid. And the fact that knowing that it was going to be uploaded just made me feel even stupider. So sorry, I might like utilize it a little bit here and there because I am now able to, since I finally got this PNG to work properly. Before I was quite literally just placing one image over another in my editing software and cutting out stuff. It was whenever I talked, editing all this, it was like very bad because I could not get this to work. It's working now, as you can see clearly. Um, but yeah, because I have that going now, I do now have a way that the only way that I can get this to work really. I could have done it before. I just didn't really want to because I thought it would be a lot of work, but so long as I get it timed up correctly, should be perfectly fine. Synced up correctly, should be perfectly fine. Um, but I now am recording my mic audio and my game audio on two different things to then edit them together. So it will be, I might still utilize um kind of the narration style a little bit occasionally. Like for instance, the intro part, the beginning part of the next video will have a little bit of that, because while I did record two other videos, I did not like how they turned out because I recorded them assuming that I would do the narration thing, and I didn't like that, so I'm gonna have to be doing a recap in the next one. So you might still see that narration style come back a little bit, but it's more gonna be not a script. It's gonna be me live commentating it and then just putting certain video clips behind it. You know? So you might still see the narration a little bit, but nowhere near like the last video. Um, just a heads up, I'm going back mostly to how I used to do it, which is the live talking, unscripted audio while I'm playing the game, right? Because surprisingly, despite the fact that I have yapped for an extra like 10 minutes here from when I said I did sorry, from when I said I didn't want this to be long. Um I normally am not very good at talking and filling silence. Yet for some weird reason, I enjoyed trying to fill the silence in live unscripted commentary more than I did the scripted narration. So anyway, so yeah, you won't see another video heavily scripted like that, at least until maybe I become a bit more comfortable with the idea. But until then, if that ever happens, I will be going back to basically almost the same thing as before. You also, if you did see the last video, may have noticed higher quality now because I finally decided to stop cheaping out and pay for the fucking editing software. For reference, before what I was doing was literally editing the thing in the software, then opening up the preview in as high a graphics as I can, and then recording the edited preview to upload it. I am now paying for the software though, so I can just upload it directly, so I can get higher quality now. You're welcome. But yeah, I've yapped on quite a bit here. Meant for this to be short, it ended up being about the same length as the last video. If you did sit through and watch and listen to this, truly thank you. I just needed to say that stuff. Had to. Um Before recording next video, you might see a new PNG here. Well, not before. During the next video, you might be seeing a new PNG here. I'm going to try and see if maybe I can get another image to work as well as this one. And this is just the first one I picked and it happened to work very well. But yeah, thank you so much for sitting through and listening to this. If you did, if not, and well, then you're not hearing this part. So, anyway, I'll be seeing you next time. Might be later this week. Might be next week. Who knows? Again, it's whenever I get these videos done. Um, but yeah. Until then, ignatus vera cognitus, and thank you.